Join us with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Here.
Councilman McCarthy.
Here.
Councilwoman Noack.
Here.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Here.
Councilman Lohman.
Yeah. Okay, we have two site plans this afternoon, so Mr. Trotter will be presenting.
Good afternoon, supervisors, members of the town board. I'm Liam Trotta with the planning department, and we have two site plans for the board to consider this afternoon, acting as the board of site plan review. The first application is Starbucks on Mount Pleasant Road in 347. The site is directly across Insignia Restaurant, and the proposal is for a change of use from the Friendly's Restaurant to a counter-service restaurant for Starbucks, a new drive-through, facade renovations, parking lot modifications, and associated site work. The applicant has agreed to 3 conditions of approval. The first condition is that they obtain a building permit prior to the start of construction. The second condition is that they install an orange tree preservation fence around all trees to be preserved on site. And the third condition is that the existing Friendly's pylon ground sign be replaced with a monument-style ground sign not to exceed 6 feet in height as conditioned by the Board of Zoning Appeals. So again, this is the subject site. This is the existing Friendly's building to be converted to Starbucks. The drive-through window will be on the west side of the building, and the queue lane will wrap around. Again, some parking modifications surrounding the building. The 7-Eleven and the secondary building are all going to maintain the same. There's no changes to those. And some minor facade alterations to the existing building. Currently, there's a glass vestibule. They're going to remove that glass, open it up, have a few pillars, and put a pickup window in front, and then kind of spruce up the siding of the building. Does the board have any questions?
Are they maintaining the same square footage?
Yes. The building's maintaining the same, yeah. No additions or anything.
Big Starbucks.
Yeah.
Any questions by the board?
No, thank you.
Okay. The next application is Costco Filling Center. This is locations at the Costco Shopping Center in Comac. It's going to be in this subject area of the parking lot right in front of Floor & Decor. And the proposal is the demolition of an existing 7,200 square foot restaurant and the construction of a filling station with 12 pump islands, a canopy, a 186 square foot kiosk building, and associated site work. So there was a zone change on this property. The whole site was zoned shopping center business, and a portion of the property was carved out and rezoned NB at the end of last year to facilitate this filling station. So this is the site as a whole. As you can see, the existing Costco wholesale building is to the south. The Floor & Decor is up north, and the filling station will be directly in between those two. And this is an enlarged site plan of the property. So access will be through Henry Street, making a left, going around through. It's a one-way through. It's a one-way traffic through the filling station and exit through this curb cut right here. And this is the proposed elevations of the canopy and the accessory kiosk building. And the applicant has agreed to the 2 conditions of approval, boilerplate that they obtain a building permit prior to the start of construction, and the second condition is that they install a tree preservation fence around the limits of clearing. Does the board have any questions on this?
No, thank you.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
That concludes site plan. We will convene as Board of Water Commissioners. Deputy Clerk?
The minutes approval of July 12th, and the town, authorized the town clerk to advertise for bid 2279 for water distribution system maintenance.
Councilman Lohman.
Yes,
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes. That concludes Water Commissioner business. We will reconvene as Town Board.
The St. James Fire Department 100th Anniversary Parade and Celebration on Saturday, August 27th, from 3:30 to 10 p.m., with a rain date of Sunday, August 28th. The Smithtown Chamber of Commerce 5K Running of the Bull, Saturday, September 24th, from 7:30 to approximately 12 p.m. And the Comac High School Homecoming Parade on Saturday, October 22nd, from 12 until approximately 2. The next is a public hearing. It's for the town board to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 322 of the Town Code regarding food retail and drive-in windows. Allison Murray from the Planning Department is here to present the changes.
Good afternoon, Supervisor, members of the Town Board. I'm Allison Murray from the Planning Department, and I'm here to present the proposed amendment to Chapter 322 of the Town Code. The proposed amendment would add a new use to the zoning ordinance called food retail. The definition in the full amendment is provided in the public notice, and it's on the sheets that I've provided to you as well. The proposed food retail use would include small establishments such as delis, pizza shops, things like Dunkin' Donuts, as well as fast food restaurants. Currently, these uses are classified in the zoning ordinance either as retail or counter-service restaurants, and the intention of the proposed amendment is to simplify the ordinance by consolidating these uses into one category. The use would be permitted in all business zoning districts as well as in the WSI and LI districts. The amendment also proposes allowing drive-in windows as accessory uses to food retail and proposes establishing a parking requirement of 1 space per 100 square feet of building area, which is similar to other retail establishments. The proposed amendment is supported by the draft comprehensive plan as it was presented to the board in December of 2020 and amended, and is currently going through the secret review process. So this would go partway into implementing a recommendation of the plan. That's all that I have. I'm happy to take any questions if the board has any.
Are there any questions for the board?
No, thank you, Allison.
Thank you.
Anyone in the audience wish to be heard on this public hearing? There being none, I'll move to close the hearing.
Second. Supervisor Wareham.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.
Councilman Lohman.
Yes.
Consent agenda controller numbers 1 to 15, and consent resolutions 1 and 2, plus the minutes of the 7/12 meeting.
Is there anyone on the board that wishes to remove any resolutions from the consent agenda?
No.
No. Mr. Clerk?
Councilman Lohman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareham.
Yes.
The town board to issue a CEQA negative declarations determination for reasons stated in a memorandum from the Environmental Protection Director in the application for site plan approval by PJ Venture for the Costco Filling Center on Henry Street east of Hubbard Avenue in Comac. An application for site plan approval by Vincent DeCanio for Starbucks Mount Pleasant, northwest corner of Smithtown Bypass and Mount Pleasant Road. The town board's own motion to undertake the Long Beach Road reconstruction project, and the change of zone petition 2022-02 by the Preserve at Smithtown to amend conditions 5, 6, and 10 of the approval of change of zone petition 90-3A Storybrook Meadows.
Councilman Lohman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareham.
Yes.
Award the following bids and authorize the purchase of the associated goods or services. Bid 2267, a dump truck with options to Trucks Incorporated, doing business as Long Island Freightliner. 2262, motor coach bus rental services to Regency Transportation. 2269, cast iron drainage items to American Cast Iron Products and General Foundries.
Councilman Lohman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareham.
Yes.
The town board to approve the following. The Parks Department to purchase an excavator from H.O. Penn Machinery Company, an agreement with SHI Government Solutions for cloud first data backup and recovery services, and authorize the supervisor to sign a master service agreement on a form approved by the town attorney. Purchase of electronic imaging services from the New York State Industries for the Disabled. Change order number 1 to the agreement with Haddock and Engineering to provide additional engineering and construction administrative services for the Long Beach Road construction project. Pursuant to Civil Service Law, Section 75, the town board to appoint Robert Draffin as hearing officer in the charges against employee 4484 at a flat rate of $1,500 per diem plus fee for the decision. Suspend employee 4484 without pay for a period of up to 30 days, effective upon service of the disciplinary charges upon the employee until the final resolution of the hearing process, and authorize the supervisor to prefer charges in accordance with Section 75 against employee 4484. Donation to the town of Smithtown from the William Pomeroy Foundation in the amount of $1550 to be used for historic road markers. Town Board to concur that the Charles P. Toner Armory Park Street Clock Project is SEQA Type 2 action pursuant to the New York Codes, rules, and regulations. This is required as part of an application for funding. Extension of the intermunicipal agreement with the Kings Park School District regarding the use of the Smithtown non-residential solid waste disposal capacity generation fee system for the period of September 1st through August 31st, 2023. Amendment to the 2022 Highway Road Program to add Castalla Court in Fort Salonga and Winnicombe Circle in Kings Park. Rescission of Resolution 2021-1120 adopted at the Town Board meeting on December 14th pertaining to the contract of sale of 430 Wireless Boulevard, Hauppauge, and replace it with authorize the supervisor to execute a contract of sale concerning the town's proposed sale of surplus real property at 430 Wireless Boulevard at a sale price of $217,600 to the Robert Fitzsimmons 2020 Family Trust, subject to permissive referendum. And the last is a 1-month rental of a skid steer loader with 24-inch cold planter at a cost of $6,600.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Wareham.
Yes.
The next 3 resolutions are for the Town Board to issue a written consistency determination pursuant to Chapter 151 of the Town Code and a memorandum from the Town Planning Director. That application 2022-04 for Jean Bryman, 2022-05 for Michael Rosenblatt, and 2018-22 Roy Kent are all consistent with the local water revitalization plan.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Wareham.
Yes.
Conditionally approve zone change petition 2022-02 as submitted by the Preserve at Smithtown for an amendment of conditions 5, 6, and 10 of zone change petition 90-3A. The property is located on the north side of Smithtown Boulevard, west of Gibbs Pond Road in Wisconsin.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Wareham.
Yes.
Authorize the supervisor to execute the following resolutions on a form approved by the town attorney. Professional service proposal from L.K. McLean Associates for required New York State DEC reporting in connection with landfill gas monitoring at the former Montclair Avenue landfill. Department of Environment and Waterways to prepare and file an application with the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation 2022 Municipal Zero Emission Vehicle Infrastructure Grant Program for funding for the installation of an electrical vehicle charging station at the Landing Avenue Municipal Parking Lot. And agreements with fire districts, ambulance corps, and the Village of Nissaquah for lease of emergency vehicle traffic signal preemption equipment.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Wareham.
Yes.
The town board to approve settlement in the following matters per the recommendation of the town attorney. Direct General Insurance Company as Subra J of Andrew Margolis for $250. Stephen Cucarola in the amount of $2,000. Elena Ponte, $20,000. And Beverly Zilaga for $12,500.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
yes,
Supervisor Wareham.
Yes.
Authorize the following amendments to the Uniform Traffic Code and authorize the Traffic Safety Department to install and maintain the necessary signs. Add a stop sign on Longboat Lane at Coconut Drive and a stop sign at Scott Drive and Sherrill Crescent.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nizzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Waring.
Yes.
And personnel resolutions 1 to 9 as described on the agenda.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nizzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Abstain on 8, yes on the rest.
and Supervisor Waring.
Yes. That concludes resolutions on the agenda. We will reconvene Board of Site Plan review for 2 site plans.
Okay, we have the site plan minutes of July 12th and 2 site plans previously described by Liam Trotta. Conditionally approved site plan for the Costco Filling Center for the proposed filling station with a canopy, location Henry Street and Crooked Hill Road, and conditionally approved the site plan for the Starbucks Mount Pleasant for a proposed change of use from restaurant to counter-service restaurant, a new drive-through facade renovations, and parking lot modifications.
Councilman Lohman,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nizzarella,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Supervisor Waring.
Yes, that concludes our site plan resolutions. I'm assuming we do not have anyone who wishes to speak in the public participation. There being none, I'll move to close the meeting.
Second.
Supervisor Waring,
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy,
Yes.
Councilwoman Noah,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nizzarella,
Yes.
Councilman Lohman.
Yes.
Thank you for attending.